The compact flash cards changed the way everybody thought about data storage. And I can still remember the first day I saw one of these things. I walked into a client's office. He said, "Man, come here, you got to see something." And he shows me one of these little compact flash cards that held 2 gigabytes of data. And I thought that I was looking at the far reaches of technology advancement. These things changed the way we thought about storing data, moving data around, backing data up, and so forth. As the capacities on these started to grow, the extremely small size was just really incredible. This is one of the earliest formats of solid state storage, and that was the compact flash. Now this thing took off. It was introduced by SanDisk in 1994, and it took off like absolute wildfire. This thing was in cameras. It was in all kind of devices. The little ports for these things began to show up in laptops, and this became one of the favorite ways to back up files, back up entire folders, sections of hard disks, and so forth on these things. They were very portable, very easy to take. Administrators became terrified by these things because of security implementations and how much data you could steal or confiscate on one of these things very easily. Again, very, very popular in cameras and in almost any kind of handheld device at the time. And almost from the day these things came out, the capacities took off. They originally were around 2 megabytes. They grew over time to 256 gigabytes. You will still see these out there in the marketplace. A lot of cameras still use these. A lot of laptops still have slots for these in the side. And so you'll still see these compact flashes out there. And again, this is where we got our first look at solid state storage, and it sold us all on the idea. Make sure you can recognize compact flash. It's just big and square, and as you can see, there's a lot of little pinholes here for this thing to slide in. And just make sure that you're familiar with it visually, that you understand the importance of compact flash. It's a first introduction to solid state storage, and basically cameras, handheld devices is where these things really took off. And watch the storage, 2 megabytes, 256 gigabytes, and that's really about all you need to be familiar with on compact flash.